Time moves irregularly in the narrative of the opera. You have 3 acts, each act is a day. You also have the clock tower's bell signaling dawn and dusk of each day, so you have an idea of the time, but although each act has a day and night time, it's not like there's going to be anything more specific than that, because the proportions are not always right, in the sense that sometimes a lot of stuff happens in a night and less stuff happens in a day, so it will depend on the flow of the narrative, really. Only in Clocktown, so as to not be recognized, and not while singing, for the reasons I'm going to demonstrate right now. Yeah, my voice doesn't really sound that good right now, because you shouldn't sing with a mask on your face. Your last sentence basically says it all. Besides being visual additions, I don't think they serve much of a purpose, because Tattle and Tail can be developed as characters when there is more interaction with them, because Skull Kid is possessed by the mask, because of all those things, and because we are focusing on Cafe a lot. There is really no reason to develop Tattle and Tail at all, so besides visual additions, besides 2 little blobs of light floating around Skull Kid, they won't be anything else. The division of the opera into numbers has been made since the beginning, which means I know what sequence comes after which, in order. I tried to include a lot of things, but some things felt like a tangent. I couldn't include Romani Ranch in any way that didn't feel like it was forced. The way the narrative flows, the way the cafe tries to visit different corners of Termina looking for Sakon, didn't give any room to Romani Ranch, the way that the sets would be organized and the way that the acts would flow. Nothing really fit. And on top of that, Cafe's perspective is not Link's, meaning Cafe doesn't have the power of exploration that Link does. Cafe will not reach places like Zora Hall, like Snowhead, because he doesn't have the ability to do that. I think another argument is that dispersion has to be avoided. There's already a lot of dispersion going on because of what I'm trying to show, so I have to keep it at a very, very minimum. The pirates, however, do appear, and they are relevant to the plot in Act 2. Good question, but here's the thing. The ranch is not a place that makes sense in the progression of the story, as I've said already. Pamela and her father are not a tangent, because Ikana is kind of climatic for the opera. It's an important location. Cafe and the masked salesman meet there, for example. Sakon's hideout is there, and other things also happen there. The way I've built it makes it so that Ikana is a relevant place, and there is absolutely no problem in including Pamela and her father in that.